Our next stop of the day finds us in Vidal, or Vidal, Vidal. I'm going to have to see how to pronounce it. So I don't have cell service out here. So when I look it up, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm going to overdub it now. So either way, I'm looking for one of Wyatt Earp's houses, the famous Wyatt Earp, the tombstone Wyatt Earp. One of his old houses is out here somewhere, and we're gonna find it. I looked up, it's the Earp Cottage, according to Garmin. I was on Main Street, and now I'm right here at Old Parker Road, and this unnamed little connector road. But I'm going to turn around and get on a Old Parker Road a little bit closer to 95, because I am not confident that I know what I'm doing with my pickup to take this on. And so Nathan, maybe you could chime in here and is a decorum the better part of valor here? Because bluntly, if I got stuck out here because I was a stupid ass, none of you would ever let me live it down. My brother would ride my ass like in hand, in command. He'd whip me like a red-headed mule. So, and I deserve every bit of it. Trust me, nobody beats me up worse than me. So, I'm going to go back the way I came. I'm going to go back. I'm going to find a little flatter and safer road. And our destination still right now will be the Earp Cottage in Vidal, San Bernardino County, California, just off of US 95. Here's a fast one of another abandoned building in Vidal. I subscribe to a Facebook group called Abandoned California, so I'll post that there. So we're still pressing on to the Earp Cottage. Now the Garmin had me turn right, but I should have turned left here on Old Parker Road. And this is why you can't always trust a GPS, because the Garmin gave me 3 different locations. Here I am driving down to the end of the maintained county road. This little excursion cost me about 20 minutes, but now I found it because I figured I'm just going to drive back into town. It's on the left, and you'll see the handheld now. You know, this is why you really can't trust GPS. And I should have had a physical map. I probably should have done a little bit better research on this. But I figured, hell, it can't be that hard to find, but I made it hard to find. Nevertheless, we are at the Earp House, or the Earp Cottage it's called. This is the only structure that Wyatt and Josephine lived in that they owned. And they lived here from approximately 1925 to 1928. As I do the 360 here. Wyatt, they spent the fall, winter, and spring here while Wyatt worked one of his mining claims by here. You know, I should have used my head and figured out, why would Wyatt and Josephine build a house 2 miles out in the desert when they should, when the house should be right here in what was a little bit more of a thriving town. Hell, the railroad's right here. There used to be a lot more here than there is now. And this being the Old Parker Road, used to run the Parker. So, I did find it. Here we go. I'm gonna take probably a still of me in front of it. You never know. So we found the Earp Cottage. Got to drive out in the desert a little bit. Hell, it's all part of the adventure. So we will see what's next.